Many of us use ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft, often without thinking about the risks. Even though we often hear about bad drivers, there are also drivers who are looking out for us and ready to help at any time. Recently, a driver showed how important it is to watch out for the safety of their passengers. Dashcam footage from Ubers and Lyfts is shown on the YouTube channel Dustin is Driving. The goal of the channel is to teach both drivers and riders how to act in rideshare situations in the best way possible. The channel shows everything from everyday things to things that are just plain dangerous. Dustin's video Uber driver saves woman from a creepy situation showed one of the scariest things that can happen to a driver. In the video, a middle-aged man in a black t-shirt, who is the driver, pulls up to his passenger. He is immediately confronted by a creepy, aggressive man who is trying to pull his passenger away. Instead of staying quiet or driving away, the driver decides to help. The dashcam video shows that the driver yelled at the strange man from inside the car, telling him over and over again to move away. When the man doesn't move, the driver gets out of the car and keeps telling him to get away from his passenger. The creepy guy gives in and tells the driver not to freak out. In response, the driver tells the man, "Yeah, I'm going to freak out because you're freaking her out," referring to his passenger. The man gets out, and the driver and woman drive away quickly. The driver starts asking his passenger questions, like if she was hurt, because he knows that his dashcam is rolling. After asking her several times if she wanted him to call the police and her saying no each time, the driver focuses on making the passenger feel safe and calm. The Uber driver can be heard saying, "I'm here not only to drive you, but also to keep you safe." He keeps assuring her that everything is fine and she is safe. Dustin ends the video by saying again how much the driver helped the young woman and reminding people that it is their job to look out for those around them. He warns, though, that it's not always a good idea to get out of the car and that scammers will fake this kind of fight to get drivers' attention so they can steal from them while they're distracted. Still, in this case, the driver did what he or she should have. Many of us use ride-sharing services like and they wrote things like, often without thinking about the risks. Safe. Even though we often hear about bad drivers, there are also drivers who are looking out for us and ready to help at any time. Recently, a driver showed how important it is to watch out for the safety of their passengers. Dashcam footage from Ubers and Lyfts is shown on the YouTube channel until something happens. And the goal of the channel is to teach both drivers and riders how to act in rideshare situations in the best way out of the trouble she was in. The channel shows everything from everyday things to things that are just plain dangerous. Dustin's video are just regular people who act on their gut to help someone they care about. One of the scariest things that can happen to us has the chance to be a hero. In the video, all we have to do is act.